Welcome to the Mississippi Valley State University Sports Network postgame press conference, where the Delta Devils were defeated by the Jackson State Lady Tigers in overtime, 87-86. We're joined by head coach Ashley Walker-Johnson, senior guard Kristy Parker, and junior guard Erin Smith. Coach, would you mind opening up with your comments on today's game?
I'm still at a loss for words. Excuse me, a loss for words a little bit. But what I will start off saying is this is my team that showed up today. That's probably the most frustrating part, is because we have not played well in about 4 or 5 games. And it feels good because my team did not give up after a horrible weekend in Houston. And I told them that's what I'm most proud of. That's my team out there. And it's aggravating because, you know, we hadn't performed like this. But I thank them because they're still here for the fight. Now, the turnout, you know, was what it was. We lost. Not happy about that. But to see my kids play the way they know how to play and the way they've been playing, I'm extremely happy about that because we didn't have a good weekend and we hadn't had the best 3-4 games.
Coach, it looked it was going to be that way early in the first possession. Jackson scored. We came back and ran up about 8 points. Got off to a pretty good start in that and kind of led the ball game until last quarter, as a matter of fact. Talk about the play for Smith shooting the ball the way she did.
I mean, Erin just has to do that. If you guys, you know, pay attention, we go to her mainly the first set, every single game. It's to her, whether it's transition or whether it's a man. She's got to shoot the ball well. That opens up the floor for everyone else. That takes attention off of my guards because she's knocking it down, so she got someone in her face. And that allows Nala and Jazz to do what they do, as well as my other guards to get to the rack. So, I mean, she's just got to knock shots down, and, you know, they do that extremely well. That's kind of what they do off of tip. You know, anytime they win it, that's what they do. And so, for me, we good. We good. It's fine. You know, and so I hate that we're not able to win tips like that because I most definitely have something like that in place. But, you know, a quick 2 points, you know, someone's got to score early. But we were able to just kind of settle down and just do what it is we do best. And for the majority of the game, we did that. I'll talk about 40 minutes, not 35 minutes, not 34 minutes, not 39 minutes, but 40 minutes, 30 seconds each possession. Ours and theirs. That's how you be successful. Winning each quarter being 1-0. And we only won 2 quarters. And we tied with 1.
So talk about your play today to give Valley off to a good start.
I give credit to my teammates for really getting me the ball. Like Coach said, I really have to knock down the shot because she goes to me majority of the time when we start. So if I can knock down the first shot, I'm pretty sure I can knock down the rest of it.
Parker, you came along in the second half and did a good job. Had your moments in the second half. Talk about what started that for you.
I just settled down and let the game come to me. I didn't rush anything. I just try to play defense, try to play offense, try to get steals, rebounds, do whatever I can just to stay in the game.
Coach, what was the difference in tonight's game and last time we played Jackson State?
I mean, there was the same difference in Texas trip, the Southern game, you know, and then there. I mean, nothing really changes. I know it's a big deal because it's Jackson, but I don't like our play from that Jackson game till today. And I'm wondering the same thing. You know, what is the difference? Why can't we just come on out and just play and just be sound? I want to know the exact same thing, and I keep telling them that you have every opportunity. You're in a fight, and I'm just thankful that they decided to make the change and not just be lackadaisical, you know, allow people to score with ease. They had to work to score. You know, we just got to get back to playing Valley basketball, and they made a decision today. Like I said, I'm extremely proud of them for making that decision, because we could have just folded the last the last three, and that didn't happen. So I told them, moving forward, this is how we got to go. Every opportunity. You got to take advantage of every opportunity. Every practice is crucial. But in order to play like this, you got to practice like this. We've struggled in practice, but we've had some good practices. So usually you can say, okay, we've had some good practices, you know, we're going to come out and play well. Well, we've had some pretty good practices, and we've just fell flat on our face.
But talk about turning them over 31 times and how that worked to your favor, because when you turn them over, they can't get the ball down the block where they kind of have their game at. But what contributed to the 31 turnovers for Jackson?
We're pests because we're small, you know, and we had to take a play out of their book. They were extremely aggressive with us. We can be aggressive, but we want to be on our heels. So I'm telling them, you've got to be just as aggressive. That's what you do to an aggressive team. You go right back at them and be aggressive. And because we were not on our heels, because we were the aggressor, you know, it kind of puts you on your heels when someone is aggressive with you and you're not really paying attention to that. I mean, I thought we did a phenomenal job. You know, we had 32 points off turnovers. It wasn't enough, but I really think just in half court and in transition is really where we missed the bar. But my kids can be pesky. My kids can play defense when they want to, and it's trying to get them to be consistent, not when they want to.
And you're saying my team, and you're saying you're proud, you're denoting that, let your team know that you still feel good about them.
That's all day, every day. That's all day, every day. But that's the first thing I said in the locker room. And I said, that's why I'm also upset, is because we've been non-existent. And I said some other words that I can't say here, you know, but that is my team. That's how we started this season. That's how we started the conference. And then we just get lows. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not respected. So you got to come out to play every single game. So yes, I let them know that I appreciate my team. This is my team. This is what we do. I appreciate that. And to continue to stay with it, because we're not done.
We did a real good job of turning them over 31, and we had only 18 turnovers. But on the other side, the rebound, they had 51 rebounds. We only had 33.
That's another day at Valley. You know, and there's nothing I can say to that. Y'all see me on the sideline. It's not like I'm saying just let them go ahead and get the offensive rebound. You know, that's been the Achilles heel the whole season. And we get beat on the glass 15-20. And getting beat on the glass 15-20, we lose by 1. That has been us the entire season. At times we lose by 2 or 3. So the rebounding at this point, you know, regardless of what someone says, I can't touch it because clearly my kids don't want to do it. We all sit there and we all watch that. You know, it's not like it's something we don't harp on. And I keep letting them know you can't do it your way. You can't do it your way. They had 14 offensive rebounds. Excuse me, we had 14. They had 18. So second chance opportunities, they had 13. You got to be able to take some of those possessions away. You take them away by getting the rebound from the first go. They can't get second and third opportunities. That's how we lose. Because we don't allow people to score at times on the first shot. It's the second opportunity, or it's the third, because you've got 2 offensive rebounds and then you score. Can't do that.
Well, our next upcoming game is Gremlin, and we beat Gremlin out there. So what plans we got for Gremlin coming in Monday?
We can't be lax. Gremlin's going to be upset. You know, we beat them on their home court. We, the Valley, you know,
right.
That's how they're looking at it. So we can't be on our heels, and we got to be ready because they're going to look to give us a game. They're going to look to even the score. And so we're going to have Sunday to practice, to talk about a few things, to work on some things, to continue to work on us, because we have to get better. But we have to go out and we have to display this again. We can't now score 86 points and then go out and only score 40 on Monday. That's not going to work. So we got some things we got to work on. And we've got to come out and be just as aggressive.
Smith and Parker, what do y'all think about the upcoming game Monday against Grambling?
I think we just need to play the way we played tonight. I think we played really well. And so as a team, I think we just need to go out and do the same thing, tweak a little things in practice, and I think we'll do good for Monday.
I agree with Smith.
And that'll do it for our MVSU Sports Network post-game press conference. Thank you, Kristy, Erin, Coach.